Hi, this is Earl on their old Max Proud channel, and every once in a while I break from the norm, as I've said in countless videos, getting to be countless videos, where I not necessarily talk about a subject that's not right on about basses, but usually directly toward music or something like that, or it could be about basses, like it is now, and just on a different subject matter. I've done a series of few videos I call the Why series, and basically it's like I ask the question like, why the Ibanez bass, or why the Fender Precision, or why the Fender Jazz. The Fender Precision, why the Precision bass was probably one of the most popular, probably the popular one that I've done. This one I want to do is kind of different. Okay, I would like to ask, why the boutique bass? Now, what is a boutique bass? Boutique bass is sort of a kind of rhyme meaning for a bass, usually a homemade bass by an independent maker, a luthier as we say, who has developed a pretty popular following over the way, but is not a household name like Fender, Gibson, and even Ibanez and stuff like that. They're kind of building, and usually the being homemade, I mean, they're made directly at whoever's factory is set up in either a small or major city, and they got a good following. They're selling their basses, and a lot of people like those basses because they are handmade. They're hands-on, not pumped out of a factory, and the ones that I've come in contact with, I want to show you now, and I want to ask, why did you choose those particular basses? And pay in mind that some that I've come in contact with, okay, I didn't include because, well, their names have gotten out there and they're starting to become household names, like Lakeland and Court Jackson. So these are the ones I've come in contact with that are popular, but haven't become a real household name, like Reverend. Nice, interesting sort of flashback type of style for Reverend basses. Yeah. Here's another one that I've sampled, Exotic, spelled X-O-T-I-C. Check those out if you've never heard them before. Pretty good bass, interesting looking bass. These guys are pretty popular. Right here, if I can get a hold of them. Yeah. Guy from New York, Oliva Capolo, Italian. Makes a good bass, getting pretty popular. Check them out if you just right online. There's another Italian in America, Valente. Valente is very popular among the rock and rollers. Valente basses. Yeah. And of course we've probably all heard of, well, I don't know, maybe Mike Lowell. Yeah, Mike Lowell is getting pretty popular name. Pretty popular among. Check him out if you haven't seen his basses. And of course this guy. A lot of people. He's getting to be a household. Well, he probably is his household name now. Sadowski. You just don't see him. You don't see his basses. Yeah, his Guitar Center. None of these guys you see at Guitar Center unless they're used. So if you haven't seen these guys, they're on YouTube, they're online. Check them out. Rewind the tape and show them what I'm talking about. Show you what you're talking about. And yeah. So why those basses? The people who own these particular basses, and they're pretty expensive because they're handmade. So I've never been able to really reach out and touch or buy these basses. I've sampled all these basses except for a Valente and a Mike Lowell. All the rest of them I've actually held and played and sampled. So yeah. So why those basses? Tell me exactly, and tell me why would you choose those basses over the household names like Fender and Ibanez and all the other guys? Just give me your opinion on that. I'd really like to know, because I was wondering if it was worth the money, really. So that's all from Max Proud channel. I wanted to get that one. Why the boutique bass? Give me your feedback on them, and I'll get back with you until next bass.